Pata crappa. Okay. Okay, let's see. La la di da da. Oh, my baby. I know I could really need me on. Oh shit! Come on, Gotti. Oh. Come on. I like that. Yes, sir. Tap in. Come on. Yeah. Come tap in. Yes, sir. What? Oh shit.
MP, you got that look in your eyes, man.
Coming up next, the Bulls taking on the Timberwolves for the Chicago Bulls. Not the start to the season. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Ali LaForce, our reporter. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Ham is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1. And for the Bulls, Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. Gideon White there to make the backcourt. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. We're just a few games into the new year, Doris. How important is it for a team to start off strong?
I think, BA, it's hugely important. What we've learned historically is that the first 20 games are a good indicator for success. And obviously, if you're younger, can your confidence waver if you get off to a tough start? Veterans can absorb it a little bit better. But to me, those first 20 games, big time important.
So the
Yes, sir.
He's checked in for Chicago. MP comes in for White.
Let's hear it one more time for your Chicago Bulls.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Back to Williams. Pass to Giddey. MP up top. Not enough on that one as it misses. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-7 run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Well, Doris, if you're a Wolves fan, you really have to enjoy the present.
Well, think about it. 56-26 last year, their second best record ever. A 3 seed in the West, also their second best ever. As long as they have the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, that team should be a factor in the West.
Shot clock at 5. Williams finds Giddey. Beyond the arc. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8-point game. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Pass to Giddey. MP left side.
Well, you love to see the intensity from MP. Doesn't let the physical defense impede him in any way.
First trip to the line for him here. He's off on the first. Chicago making some changes. Craig is checked in for Williams. The Sumu comes in for Levine. And it's White in for Giddey. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Garza's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Reed comes in for Randall. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. Reed, good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Bulls trail by 12. Outside Craig. White, the pass to MP. Pass to White. Back to MP. Here's the Sumu. Out to the wing. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And the layup falls. Edwards has got 12.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
If we can get 50 people to go ahead and sign up, bro, just go ahead and drop $265 on your first paycheck. You guarantee $35, gang, and it's only going to go up from there. The more people you show in, the more investment you get, the bigger you back.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. We've
I'm
got
in the
Nickeil
middle of 2K
Alexander-Walker,
right now.
Dante
What the fuck?
DiVincenzo out there with Edwards. Then it's Miller, and it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. Reed a screen on White. Here's Edwards.
I'm in my group chat. Oh, some bullshit.
Ellis is checked in for Craig, and MP subbed in for White. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Ball passes to MP. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Craig is checked in for Chicago.
Checking into the game for your ball, Number 30.
Pass to DeSumo.
Torrey Craig.
To the inside. 6 to shoot. Smith with it. Ball outside. Up and over Conley. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Ball's got his first points of the game.
A lot has been made about Lonzo's shooting motion. The bottom line, who cares what it looks like when the shots are going in?
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And there's a 3-second violation. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic, he's coming in for Smith. And Giddey subbed in for Ball. Conley finds Edwards. The 3 is up. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
Outside Levine. Down low. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. Here's Conley. Nice D from Levine.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Edwards. Outside Conley. Off with the layup. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Giddey passes to MP. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. MP's got his second basket of the night.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So it's Minnesota sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. We'll be right back after this word.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. So sorry. Give it up for the participants.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings. First, let's get into the power rankings for our suits. Kenny, those are some nice-looking slacks you have on. Don't they come in your size?
Oh, okay, Ernie. I see what you're doing here. But I'm not taking that from the bow tie bandit.
Ernie, take it easy on Kenny. We know those pants are keeping those knees in place.
Okay, I'm out of here.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first-half performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. White and Levine are out on the wings. Williams and Vucevic are inside, and it's Giddey in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. No good on the free throw.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
And he's good on the second. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian Anthony Edwards.
He's checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for Giddey. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Mike Conley.
For your Chicago Bulls.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He has 6. Edwards a screen on ball. Inside. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. Edwards has got 23 points.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
MP against Edwards. Outside, Williams. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Some solid defense from Edwards.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Ball finds MP. Back to ball. Outside White. Picked by Vucevic. And here's MP from outside. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Randall draws the double. And he comes up with a bucket. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And the Bulls call time here for Chicago. Gregg's checked in for Williams. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for White. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Anthony Edwards. DiVincenzo against MP. Outside Craig. Randall with a steal. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
Dillingham was the 6th man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Garza's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he can't hit the second. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. MP shot is off.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Here's MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Donte DiVincenzo.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he sinks the second. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 17-7 run. For 3, DiVincenzo. Counted from distance. DiVincenzo's got 6 in the quarter.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Ball outside. Pass to Craig. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points. Looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Timberwolves, Dillingham out there with Donte DiVincenzo. Then there's Naz Reid, then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Garza in at the center position. And DiVincenzo with the basket on the assist by Reid.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
MP finds Smith. Now here's DeSumo. Back to Smith. Down low. Here's MP. Nice D from Alexander-Walker.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Knocks it down from distance. DiVincenzo's got 11 points here in the second half.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Back to Ball. MP right side. Back to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. Outside Reid to the inside. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Outside Craig. Pass to MP. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
A slam dunk by Reid.
Man, Naz Reid not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
DiVincenzo with the steal. Fast break, Minnesota. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Reid. Over Levine. And no good, trying to use the glass. And the Bulls shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And here's Ball. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Greg?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Oh, there's the alley. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Stolen by Miller. Pass to Dillingham. The three. The offensive rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range. The Bulls have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ball left side. Now MP. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
Outside Reed. Back to Alexander Walker. To the middle. Here's Dillingham. He's on target from 8 feet out.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to MP. On the wing, Levine. Ball outside. Here's MP. And here's Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Smith with a screen on Miller. Here's Levine. Plenty of space. Rebound Minnesota. Reed's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 13-4 run. Lets it go from 14. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Let's go.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
MP, the pass to Dosunmu. Back to MP. Pass to Smith. Dosunmu outside. Shoots over Miller. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson.
Don't beat yourself up till you check the tape. It's okay. They wanted it more.
30 minutes.
You trained me 7 years ago. Come on.
Yo.
Every game is a new day, MP.
Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Atlanta, off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, there's the Bulls. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And right now for the Hawks, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams.
Anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And the Bulls making a change here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Patrick Williams. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Zach LaVine. And MP subbed in for White. Here's Dosunmu. Buries it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Capella against Smith. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Rizachet. Just 4 to shoot. A shot by Johnson, no good.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Smith finds Craig. Lets it go from deep. Dosunmu's shot is off. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Rizachet. The rebound by Dosunmu. And here's the fast break. Here's Smith. Lays it up off the glass.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
MP against Bogdanovich. Capella with a screen on MP. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Rizachet wide open. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Now, what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rizachet is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Matthews in at the 2. Outside, Bogdanovich. Hits it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Hawks. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. It's a 13-point game. And this game is the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
The Hawks leading by 13, and we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Smith kicks to Williams. MP passes the ball. Back to MP. Misses off the left iron. Last outing for the Hawks, it was a loss to Detroit. Inside. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Hunter.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Bulls trail by 17. Down low. Here's MP. Inside. MP gets it.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Bogdanovich against Ball. Over in the corner, Matthews. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside. Matthews has got 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
MP finds Williams. Got a piece of it. Matthews with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks over Williams. Williams with the block. Dosunmu, the pass to Ball. Second shot opportunity. The shot is good off the backboard.
Well, again, big guards, that helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
Pass to Rizachet. Wants to get it to Matthews and does. And he makes that one. Matthews has got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Some changes for... It's Atlanta in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds.
My dad going to pick me up.
And forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Chicago Bulls.
Look like these guys had popcorn before the game because they got butterfingers. Couldn't control the ball at all. You like that one, Ernie?
Got to revert back to the...
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Well, right now for Chicago, a tall order for them in this one. Looking to steal a win from a very good team. On paper...
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back.
And as we dive into this... some changes. Reza Shea is coming in for Daniel. And it's Bogdanovich in for Trae Young. Chicago also making some changes. Dosunmu comes in for Levine. And MP subbed in for Kobe White. Bulls trail by 14.
Oh shit, 2K.
So for Chicago right now, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there with MP. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward. Bogdanovich against Giddey. Clock at 6. Here's MP. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound.
Damn, 2K.
14. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Okongwu. Hunter on the wing. Defended by Dosunmu. Back to Okongwu. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Good work there as it goes. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, looked like he was hungry to get 2.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Reza Shea out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with the prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu, and it's Matthews in for DeAndre Hunter. Then for the Bulls, Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Torrey Craig in for Williams. MP passes to Dosunmu. Here's Giddey. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. When you talk about a guy taking a leap, Jalen Johnson took huge steps forward in his 3rd NBA season.
Kevin, how many times have we seen it where a really talented young player is playing on a team that has star power? And so naturally they're able to settle into the role they're going to play. That is what has happened with Jalen Johnson. I expect him to take another leap forward this season.
And the Hawks making a change here. Roddy's checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Ball's checked in. Outside Matthews, trying to find Capella, gets it to him. The Hawks working the ball around. Roddy hands it from downtown. Roddy's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Chicago's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Craig has it in the corner. Ball up top to stop the drought. Traps in the tray. Ball's got 5 points so far.
So much talk about the improvement in Lonzo Ball's three-point mechanics. It takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication.
Pass to Capella to the wing on the left. To the inside. It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
It's the second from the line. And so here is Chicago. And Ball puts up a deep 3. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. The Hawks on top, running away with it. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizachet. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Krejci in at the point. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories. But I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
To the paint. MP kicks to Craig. Craig sets the screen for Ball. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
That free throw, no good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And the Hawks making a change here. Gaze checked in. Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Bulls. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Young's checked in for the Hawks. The Bulls also changing it up. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Buzelis, and Levine subbed in for Dosunmu. Roddy the pass to Young. Capella with a screen on Ball. Bogdanovich wide open. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game. Ball, the pass to Levine. It's MP, top of the key. It's back. Rebound, Atlanta. Cabela's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more
damn, come on, 2K.
This slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
LaVine with that high arching shot from the corner.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Young from deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Capella. Yep, that one goes.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Outside, LaVine. On the wing, Giddey. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs.